Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Whitehall, baby. Actually, more specifically, we're in Half Moon Pond State Park in Vermont, in Bomoseen, Vermont. I just want to give you guys a little quick tour of camp here, real quick. Here's the BMCC-1, all in its glory, ready to go. Got a nice table cover for the table. There's our little fire pit and stuff. We're good to go. And here's our campsite here. But the real thing I wanted to show you guys real quick is a little survival tactic here. I'm going to point you right at the sun, so don't look at it directly. But if you see, I'm going to put a couple fingers up here. I'm going to block out the sun here. As you can see, there's 3 fingers blocking the sun. Each finger is 15 minutes. So we start with 4, the sun is completely blocked out. 3, go down to the horizon, and there you go. 2 is a little too much. So in between 30 and 45 minutes is when that sun is going to dip below that horizon. Good to know, because that's exactly why I'm going to get my fire started right about now. Because in 15 to 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so, it's going to be dark. Not going to be dark, but it's going to be twilight. So here we go. Here I am catching the last lonely rays of day, preparing for a cold, dark solitude night here at base camp. Just kidding, it's going to be an awesome night. I'm going to have potatoes O'Brien for dinner. I'll show you guys that. I'm going to get the fire going in a second. It's going to be an awesome night. Solo at base camp. I might do a solo hike tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's good at base camp here at Half Moon Pond State Park in Hubbardton, Vermont. Our first night out here, we're up here for the Whitehall Sasquatch Festival, and we're going to go squatching. So we're going to take you along for the ride. Here's something. You did? What'd you hear?
Something tapping on the side.
Okay. Well, we'll keep going a little bit. Yep. Whoop.
Whoop.
Oh, you gotta go louder than that.
Okay. Whoop. Whoop.
That's a good one.
Whoop.
I'm gonna do a whoop.
I'm gonna get you positioned.
I mean, that would be good, right?
Yep, you're right on camera.
Woo! It's definitely quiet. I mean, if you think about it, we are putting ourselves right in the middle of the action. This is where Bigfoot should be.
Yeah.
all the reports and the statistical things, Bigfoot should be around this area.
Yeah.
It's a perfect spot for him. I mean, there's nobody out here
Yeah.
besides us knuckleheads.
So. Let me try whooping again.
Yeah.
What? What?
Nada. In my experience, they will reply back pretty rapidly. There's some people that, like some investigators, that when you do a vocalization, you do one, and then you sit in silence for like 10 minutes, and it's like, that's not fun. I don't know. Oosh.
What?
I just heard something. I think it was an owl.
This is where my friend grew up. This is still her parents' house. She's not able to be here today.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But, so we used to hang out a lot. We used to have fires over there. The fire pit used to be, like, right in front of where the shed is over there.
Okay.
So one night, I don't know, we were just having a fire, right? And we heard, like, a really loud whistle. And we didn't know what it was. It seemed really far away. And that was it. Nothing.
And you know the animals that are around here, I'm assuming.
We do, yes.
Okay.
I mean, she's lived here her whole life. I've lived
Sure.
here my whole life, you know.
Understood.
And we couldn't figure out what would make it so loud. But, so, that was freaky enough as it was, because we didn't know.
Yeah.
And then the next week we were out here, and we heard it again, only it was closer and way louder. And immediately after the whistle ended, every dog all around just started barking and howling, just going wild. And we just looked at each other like, what is going on? And as quick as it started, it stopped. Everything went quiet.
Yeah.
And then over there across the road up on the hill, we heard a tree break. And then, so we were like, okay, this is getting really weird. We felt like we were being watched.
Right.
Like, we didn't have any idea what was making these noises or anything, but whew, I'm just getting nervous thinking
Is it?
about
Yeah,
it,
you get
know?
yeah, absolutely.
And so we started, like, gathering our stuff, and I came and turned on the headlights in the driveway, and we start to head in the house, and then over here, somewhere across the road, is another tree break. And we're like, okay, we're done. I'm going home. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
So I came back maybe like a week later. Again, this is the third week. And it's the middle of the summer, right? So it's nice out. We were outside. And we're just sitting in the driveway in the car. And we were talking about, you know, what happened last week? What was that even? Have you ever, you know, no. So we sat here and we watched and we listened. It was dark.
Yeah.
Nothing. We gave up. It was late. I drove home. I pulled out of the driveway here, because it's the U shape, and so I got up on the road, and my headlights crested over across the field, and right to the right of this group of trees, these smaller trees weren't here.
Okay.
It was huge, first of all. The first thing I noticed was orange. It was rusty orange colored, and probably like 7 feet tall.
Wow.
And it was mid-stride. And what got me most is why it wouldn't have been hiding. You know, I'm like, why aren't you hiding? Because it was just standing right there.
Yeah.
And so my headlight centered on it, and it literally took a knee. It took a knee and put its hand above its face like this. And I'm just frozen looking at it, and I'm looking at the size of the hand and how the knuckles are like on the ground.
Yeah.
And I froze, and then I stepped on the gas pedal, and I took off, and I sped, ran stop signs, and did not stop
All the
until
way
I
back.
got home. And I didn't even tell anybody about it until the next day, because I was in disbelief. I was like, what was that?
And so now you're a lifelong resident of Whitehall.
Hmm.
So you grew up knowing the stories of
I did.
the Whitehall Bigfoot
And I
then.
never like bought into it, whatever. I was just, okay, that's funny, everybody sees it, whatever.
Right, yeah.
But actually, my same friend that lives here had another thing happen down the road. Her and a bunch of her friends were having a party in the woods, and they actually encountered a squatch on the trail.
Oh, really?
Two of them ran. My friend hid behind the tree, and she heard a loud noise. She didn't know what was going on. She was just being as quiet as she could, and then she heard it walk away. It uprooted a tree and laid it across the trail.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
Wow.
she had some previous experience, but I didn't.
That's cool.
And then, so I just I think it watched us for like weeks.
Yeah. Like
And then
3 weeks you said, right?
Yeah,
Wow. And this is just right here. And how long ago was that? When was that?
2015.
It's 15, so a couple years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
And you're still visibly shaken by this.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah,
that's
'cause-
something. Like if you were to say if Bigfoot, hey, I don't think Bigfoot exists, what would you say?
They do because I saw it, and I think that they are more intelligent than we are, especially in the woods. They know how to hide better. Yeah, I think there's an intuition to it too. Like, if you're
Yeah.
gonna see it once, you're gonna see it again. Like,
Okay.
there's certain people that are drawn to it, maybe, or
Sure.
that's how I feel because
Mhm.
it's just here. It's here. They're everywhere, I think. I mean, you hear about it all over the world. So there's got to be families. There's got to be communities. There's got to be hierarchy and social networks and
Yeah. There's got to be, right? I mean, they're if they're a biological creature, which I think they are. I think they exist on this earth just like you and me. Um, I think that they definitely have to have a social hierarchy system and a a family's group and stuff
yeah.
like that, and they have to
Mhm.
live. Now, do you think that they travel through this area, or do you think they kind of live here year round? What do you? I mean,
I mean,
in
you've
your
seen like the tree beds in the but in the wintertime, there's got to be better hiding spots for them.
Yeah.
They have to have better, I
right.
don't know. They might stay or they might go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and I've learned that people think they migrate, and that makes sense to me.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. I think they're actually nomadic. I think they actually follow the food
right,
where they go,
right,
and they travel around where the food is. I think they eat very similar things to what black bear eat,
right,
because that's where they live in the similar areas to where black bear lives. So a lot
right,
of berries and stuff like that. So I think
right.
they travel around where the berries are.
Yeah, absolutely.
know?
And,
And
and
Whitehall
wildlife
is
too, where the wildlife is prominent for
yeah.
them to.
And up here, it's just, I mean, you have so much wildlife up here. It's just remarkable.
Mhm.
It's crazy the amount of
Yes.
wildlife you have up here.
Sure is, because there's all the lakes and the mountains. And
Absolutely.
you get the moose and stuff from Canada
You have moose down here?
sometimes.
Occasionally?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yep.
How far? Well, you said that tree wasn't there, so.
Right. So it was probably like right here. Like it was
How
leaving the cluster of trees, probably.
So it was right. It was right here on the roadway.
Right here, like 50 yards back, maybe.
I'll take it.
Something walked through there. Yeah, so probably right about there.
Oh, this isn't even close to 50 yards.
Okay, well it was closer. It was that close.
This close.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like 20 yards.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
crazy how big.
Well,
And
I don't do football.
yeah, no. But if you could, so you said when you first saw it, it was up here,
Uh-huh.
and then it knelt down.
It took a knee and put its hand in front of its face.
Did you notice this grass in front of it, or no?
No, it was a clear view.
Oh, okay.
It was a clear view. Like probably the grass was all stomped down from wildlife or something. No, it was a clear view. There was no grass and cattails.
And that's close.
Yeah.
What's it doing out here?
I don't know. That's why I was confused. Why was it right there? Like it must have been behind this. My thought is it was behind this cluster of trees, and then I thought maybe I was just gonna go that way so I wouldn't see it. So I just like kept walking.
Yeah. See, this is why we went back and I got my boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nasty. This is so squatchy. Like, oh man. So we are hiking down a path in Whitehall, New York, birthplace of the United States Navy, to a place that a group of my team and I were surrounded probably about 6 years ago, and we're heading down to that spot now. It's right up in here.
Just had another knock and we have some slow whoops out further. Here, these up.
Alpha to Bravo, Kevin just arrived. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, let's just sit for about 5 minutes and listen, because I think we got some activity close by, and then maybe we'll do a vocalization.
I feel like we're surrounded in here.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, if you guys want to proceed back, you're more than welcome to.
Something's in the woods over there.
Usually at night, this is about as far as I make it before I start getting creeped out. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go no further. You could definitely tell something big moved through here.
Yeah, you can feel the...
Look, there's a path that leads right off through there. This is wild back here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you see that? Is that what is that what I'm looking at? Do you see a heel and then I mean, to an untrained eye, I'd say
You
that
can see the toes up there.
sure hell looks like a footprint to me. And you could see a mid-tarsal break in it. It's not castable, unfortunately, I don't think. Alright, alright. Let's see what we got. That's cool. Creep factor just went up a little bit. Yeah, this is it. This is the spot that we were surrounded. This is it right here. Oh man, I get the, you know how you had the creeps telling your story? I got the goosebumps coming back here. Let me tell you.
Sticks laying.
There was, if you keep going down this path, there was a tree break that was completely brand new.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was, we went there the next day after being surrounded, and the tree break was brand freaking new. And it was like a 6-inch diameter tree. The thing was like legit. Oh, this is cool back here. Well, I think, well, since we're in Rome, we might as well do a call. Do you want to do one? Come on. You got to do one. You got to do your first Bigfoot
No,
call.
I'm not
Come on.
doing it.
No? You don't even want to do a whoop?
No.
All right.
I can record you doing
Okay,
it.
all right.
I just got my voice back.
Oh, right, yeah, we don't want to strain your voice, that's true. All right, so we're going to do a whoop and then listen for a reply. Squirrel?
Woodpecker sounds like.
Woodpecker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a place that we're going to come back to tomorrow night.
Okay.
Or tonight. Cool. Alright, well. We came, we saw, we experienced. I'm going to do another whoop just because. Whoop! It's hard because, like, we're so close to houses, you don't want to do too many vocalizations because then you'll get the other people, you know, possibly
Yes, that's true.
yelling back, so
That's true.
you got to be very selective about when and where you do their vocalizations.
I think that they could travel a lot by water.
Yeah.
They must be great swimmers.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. I think in New Jersey they definitely travel across the Delaware River to get in between Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
So there's got to be. I mean, they got to be good swimmers. Yeah, just like bears. People don't realize bears are phenomenal
Yeah.
swimmers. You know. Whoa. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the Pulteney River, separating New York from Vermont. Over yonder, that side, is Vermont. And fun fact for you, it's the only place east of New York where Vermont is on the east side of New York. So, just a little fun fact for the episode. Very beautiful down here. We're at the end of Dodge Lane here, and we're just kind of taking in the scenery of Whitehall before the Whitehall Sasquatch Festival tomorrow. All you got to think is it's all downhill on the way back.
A while since we've been in the woods.
I'm glad you're back out tonight. Alright, I will follow up the reeler because I have to take a pee.
Okay.
Whoa! You guys okay?
Yes.
You know what that was, right?
No.
That's a barred owl.
Okay.
You guys did a U-turn so quick. I have never seen. I have never seen somebody do a U-turn like that before in my life. That was whoop. You guys want to take a break and do a Bigfoot call?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. This is a cool area because we have the water here. Who wants to do their first Bigfoot call? Both of you are shaking your head.
I'll try to like a whoop or whatever.
Yeah, just do a whoop as loud as you can.
Good.
Perfect.
You're next.
Oh God.
Listen to that echo. Did anybody else hear that?
I heard the
Yeah.
movement over there.
Yeah. Slug. Did you touch it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh no. Oh. Ew.
Like this? Yes. I don't see nothing.
You see the white though?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do a series of 3 howls. First 2 are gonna be like a little like short whoops, and then the third one is gonna be a sustained long howl. It's gonna sound like crazy, so don't get scared. Okay? It's only me. Alright, ready? Woo! Woo! Woo!
Something answering you.
What was that?
Something answering you.
What was that?
You're making me question everything. Because I literally grew up in the woods. And what am I hearing?
Well, that didn't sound like a coyote.
Do it again.
Oh, you're gonna make me pass out.
No, don't do that.
I'm not carrying you out,
Just
Mike.
do a little one. Just do a little one.
Alright. I think that was something.
Yeah, maybe somebody, person, maybe.
I don't think so. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Huh?
Who's gonna be up here?
Yeah, I want to listen to it again on camera.
What's that?
So I want to listen to it again.
Yeah, yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me make sure it's saved. That's so cool that we got a reply back. It didn't sound like an owl. Definitely not a coyote. It sounded like me. It sounded like a person howling.
Somebody fucking with us.
God,
Who's out here?
I don't think it's anybody.
Somebody else at the campground.
The campground's a mile away.